All right, double shout out.
The shout out, creepy, shout out, weird.
You have the camera on David Griscom.
It's incredible.
Come on, David, do your thing.
This is crazy.
There you go.
Bless me, Father, if I have sinned.
This is out of control. Shout out, creepy, weird,
Hello.
weird, crazy. This is crazy. This is out of control. This is weird.
We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple.
We appreciate it very much, DJ Danarchy. Thank you, the sonic genius behind the TMBS experience. So the first shout out are unions in Genoa, Italy. And I'm going to read from a piece in Reuters. Italian unions refused on Monday to load electricity generators onto a Saudi Arabian ship with weapons on board in a protest against the war in Yemen. The Bahri Yanbu vessel loaded arms in the Belgian city of Antwerp earlier this month, but was prevented from picking up another consignment of weapons in the French port of Le Havre following protests by humanitarian groups. Rights campaigners say the weapons contravene a UN treaty because they might be used against children in Yemen, where a Saudi-led military coalition is battling Iran-backed Houthis in a war that has killed thousands. If I was in a fact-checking mood, that sentence would jump out. Houthis are an organic group. They're more backed by Iran now after mass murder from the U.S. and the Saudis going back to 2015. But back to this story. Unions in Genoa tried to have the boat banned from Italy, but the ship docked just after dawn, met by a handful of protesters. And it goes on to say, we will not be complicit in what is happening in Yemen, union leaders said in a statement. Port officials confirmed the generators were blocked the other day on the quay, but said that non-critical goods would be loaded. So this is a great example of exactly the types of global solidarity that, as an example, Irish unions were involved in when they were refusing to stock goods from South Africa and supermarkets and places in Ireland during the struggle against apartheid, when they were in solidarity with the African National Congress struggling to overturn that barbarism, and unions in South Africa who refused to unload weapons going to Mugabe when he was unleashing violence against opposition politicians and labor unions years ago. And of course, unions across Europe and across Africa and across Asia and across the United States who've intervened on behalf of workers elsewhere, but also great humanitarian catastrophes, as well as great century-defining crimes like what the United States, the Saudis, the Emirates, and the United Kingdom are doing in Yemen today. So shout out to Italian unions, people of Genoa with that activism. That's a beacon of light moving forward for the world. You've just watched a Michael Brooks show video, and you can watch all of our full main live shows every Tuesday night at around 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and subscribe to get all of the clips you want. We're covering the globe. We're focusing on international relations, the intellectual dark web. We're having fun. We're doing deep dives with a lot of amazing guests. Of course, become a patron for the whole thing at patreon.com/TMBS, or subscribe to this YouTube channel and help us keep growing and get that content out there. Subscribe below.